Hello, my name is Laura Strater. Based on my understanding of Christian worldview, I would define psychopathology as a disease of the brain. The Bible tells us to be compassionate about people in general and especially towards the sick people. People who suffer from a psychopathology are people who are indeed going through a hard time, and it is our duty as Christians to support them in any way, to visit them at the hospital and give them our compassion and kindness. The Bible talks about abnormality when King David faked madness in order to escape from Achish, the king of Gath, in 1 Samuel chapter 21 verses 12 to 14. Also, Moses said, "The Lord shall smite thee with madness." Apparently, this was thought to involve primarily the withdrawal of God's protection and the abandonment of the individual to the forces of evil. For example, Saul disobeyed God, resulting in the Spirit of the Lord leaving him, and an evil spirit was permitted to enter. It appears that the Bible connects psychopathology to spirits. In Matthew, in the New Testament, we are told about two demon-possessed people who were so violent that nobody could pass that way. They were coming from the tombs and asked Jesus that if he's going to drive them out, to let them be sent into the herd of pigs. Jesus told them to go, and so they came out and went into the pigs, and the whole herd rushed down the steep bank into the lake and died in the water. The secular view of abnormality is that psychopathology is a mental disorder, a syndrome characterized by clinically significant disturbance in an individual's cognition, emotions, regulation, or behavior that reflects a dysfunction in the psychological, biological, or developmental processes underlying mental functioning. Mental disorders are usually associated with significant distress or disability in social, occupational, or other important activities. An expectable or culturally approved response to a common stressor or loss, such as the death of a loved one, is not a mental disorder. Socially deviant behaviors, for example, political, religious, or sexual, and conflicts that are primarily between the individual and society are not mental disorders unless the deviance or conflict results from a dysfunction in the individual as described above.